Hello, Verbal Pals, my special VPs. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I want to talk about the difference between real and fake. Have you ever been in a situation where you are interacting with somebody and you don't know whether what they're giving off to you or whether what they're saying to you is real or is fake? That's the topic for today. Let me start by saying that we all have heard this usual or common saying that action speaks louder than words. The way I frame this is that action speaks louder than words, but pattern speaks loudest than all of them. And you cannot go by someone doing something twice as a pattern. That might just be, they did something twice. It's not a pattern. I believe that for you to establish that something is a pattern, it has to be done at least 4 or more times, or even 5 or more times, for you to establish that, yes, this is a pattern. So let me give you an example. If you know someone who is always showing up late to, I'm just gonna say work. If they're always showing up late to work, if they don't do it at least 5 times out of a month, it might not be a pattern because things happen. People run into traffic or accidents or just maybe waking up late. Something can make people show up late to work or to parties. But for you to establish that this is a pattern, if the person is always doing it, like if that's what 9 times out of 10 they're gonna show up late, that's a pattern. So now that I've pointed that out, I want to go into how you can spot the difference between real and fake. If someone tells you something, example, I love you, or they're throwing all these love emojis or whatnot, right? Just different ways to express their love to you, but their action does not align with their words, it is fake. So the most important way for you to know that something someone is saying is fake is that their words and their action do not match. You don't see the pattern of them repeating this action because there is something called temporary honeymoon phase. So for example, if someone is hurting you and you express to them that what they're doing is hurting you or this behavior you don't like it, if it's someone who is maybe out for a mission, they will pretend for a little bit and try to act right, but their acting right will not last long, which is what is called the temporary honeymoon phase. So they might stop hurting you just for a very short period of time and they'll go back to how they used to treat you. That is fake. And so when you're trying to figure out whether something is real or fake, you want to look at the pattern, like are they trying to do the right thing 9 times out of 10? Are they saying things that are matching their action, okay? Or are they just showing you this action on a temporary time period and going back to who they were? There's this saying that when someone shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Although I do have an opposition to that because sometimes someone can show you who they are the first time, but that's not really who they are because they are nervous or they don't know you that well, or they're very shy and they haven't let their guards down. So maybe that's not even who they really are. But I'm talking about once you're familiar with somebody and you know them and you see these patterns of behavior or these patterns of being fake, okay, or their action not matching their words, then just know that this is who they are. If they change because of something you say, it will only be temporary. It's gonna be a short period of time and they'll go right back to who they really are. Another way for you to know whether someone is fake or real is that they talk too much, they promise too much, or they say they're gonna do this, or they say things that they are, but the truth of the matter is that's not who they are. They're just trying to overcompensate by saying too much, by giving themselves so much accolades or looking for validation from you. So if you are dealing with somebody who is just talking too much about who they are, trying to sell themselves to you, and they're not showing you a lot of action, just know that it's fake. Real people and people who are being honest and people who are real, they talk less about what they're gonna do or what they do. They just show you Okay, so there's a difference between show me who you are versus tell me who you are. You want to look at the showing, show me who you are, okay, versus someone who just wants to talk and talk about who they are. When you get to the bottom of it, the crux of the matter is that that's not who they are. They just want to give off this impression that that's who they are. They probably aspire to be that person, but they can never be that. They overcompensate by talking so much, trying to get confirmation from you, validation from you, and just trying to boost their own morale. Okay, so these are the two important ways to know the difference between fake and real. Look for the action, look for the pattern. Make sure that they are showing more action than words, that their action is expressing what you want or what they say they are more than their words. Okay, those are the two important things. Other things could be you talking to people who know them and people who are not angry with them, because if you go talk to, an example, a bitter ex, you're not gonna get to know the real person, because they're just gonna talk from a place of bitterness. But you want to talk to somebody who truly knows this person, who is not bitter about this person. That way you can know whether this person's behavior that you're seeing is real or fake. But it's still better for you to find out for yourself, because everybody is different depending on who they're dealing with. So for you want to know how they operate when they're around you and when they're with you. You want to know how they treat you, how they treat other people when you are there and when you're not there. You want to know for yourself. Let your gut feeling speak to you about the person, whether they're being real or whether they're being fake. If you're one of those who likes to be fake and who likes to express fakeness to other people, trying to make them think that it's real, well, that's your modus operandi. If it works for you, good for you. But eventually it will catch up, because one of these days, there is this saying, many days are for the thief, one day is for the owner. So one of these days it's going to catch up and it's going to blow up in your face, or it's going to backfire, or it's just going to teach you a hard lesson. So please do what you have to do. Use your gut feeling and use these tips to find out for yourself, or to know for yourself whether somebody is being fake or real, and don't hesitate to call them out on it. If you're dealing with a fake person, by the way, when you call them out on their fakeness, they're gonna show you more of their fakeness. They're gonna show you more of who they really are. But if you're dealing with someone who is real and you call them out on being fake, of course it's gonna hurt their feelings. So you're gonna see the difference between when someone is hurt and when someone is like trying to hit below the belt and trying to defend themselves in a very bad way. We have senses. Use your senses to know, is this person coming from a place of hurt because this is like a false accusation against them because you're saying that they're fake when they're actually real? Or is this person just trying to overcompensate, trying to prove to me somewhat that they're not fake and being so defensive or being so hurtful towards me, like trying to hurt me back? Okay, so that's another way you can know whether you're dealing with a fake person or a real person. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you to my subscribers. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share this video. I'm going to try as much as possible to be posting videos. It's just so hard because I have a full-time job and I'm a full-time mom. So I really barely have time, honestly. But once I start shooting videos, which I'm thinking so much about just doing videos rather than audios and inserting stock footages, I think I'm going to be able to put out more videos out there. So please just hang out with me, be patient with me until I'm able to start posting videos every week or every 3 to 4 days. I was saying 2 to 3 days, but that's really too short because I need time. I need a break. So bear with me, hang out with me, share my videos, share my channel, and come back for more videos. I appreciate you deeply. Thank you so much, and I will see you next video. Bye.